YouTubers, your bank account hates you. Your bank account thinks you are evil. Your bank account genuinely resents you and looks at you and it's like, dude, you're not filling me up with money, even though you have all these tens of thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of subscribers and views. I'm empty. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. Whatever a bank account would say, probably those type of things. Your bank account wants to be filled with money, but you're not doing the correct things necessary in order to do so. What are these incorrect things that you're doing? Hold on, let's see though. Okay, so I just had to, test my mic, see if it was working and stuff like that. But what are these incorrect things that you are doing that's leaving your bank account quite literally starving? So, for one, you don't have a proper offer. You know what I'm saying? You might think you have an offer by putting, one-to-one coaching in your about section and in your description, but one-to-one coaching doesn't cause a transformation. Doesn't isn't a defined end result, a defined end transformation. So let's get that like situated and just let's get that straight before we even continue. Furthermore, you're not selling anything of substance. So like, okay, maybe you might have one-to-one coaching or maybe you don't. A lot of the things that you're selling of like that you think is of substance is things that, ultimately don't actually get your audience and the one specific person that you're trying to target to a defined end state. And most likely the defined end state is not going to be solved by you, selling, you guys are selling courses still. You guys are, selling and you guys sell Patreon memberships. You guys are selling like school communities. Like you guys have links in your description to work with you, but people can't even find the proper link to work with you because you have like 10 affiliate links in your about section. You have a link tree that has like 20 different things and 20 different, places that people could go towards. I mean, dude, like you guys make it very, very difficult for yourselves. So this is the thing. This is like the thing. There's a couple things at stake here that's like preventing you from filling up your bank account correctly. You don't have clarity, as in like people don't even know why and what they're going to purchase. Like why would they purchase something if they don't even know what to purchase? They don't know where to purchase it. What you are selling isn't even that valuable in the first place, so that like even when you do make sales, you don't get substantial enough and significant enough case studies and results to garner and make it worth it for someone to purchase it again or like purchase it further or like see that someone got a result and be like, okay, they got an amazing result. Maybe I can get the same result too if I purchase this. Excuse me. Pretty much all like, your funnel, your product, your offer, all of this is messed up. And then you wonder why you're not seeing the money that you want to be seeing in your bank account. Like, listen though, like I'm not gonna sit here and just say like, okay, this is like 100% your fault. It's not because like I've been in the exact same shoes, like where it's like I'm looking at all these other people who seem very similar to me, or and quite literally, in my opinion, I might have an ego though. I definitely do. Like dumber than me. Like I was thinking these people are dumber than me, but they were seeing tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in success, and just achieving the results that I want to achieve, that I want to achieve. And I'm like, dude, what are they doing that like I'm not doing? Like I'm thinking I'm doing the exact same things as them. One, I mean, I will say, for example, these people do have probably most likely, leadership and structure that tells them exactly what to do. So that's why they're seeing the results from perhaps quote unquote the same exact things that you're doing and you're not seeing the same results. But what we don't talk about is the fact that you don't even actually stick to the things that you see other people who are winning doing. You don't stick with it for long term. You switch things, you change things. And furthermore, it doesn't help that there's just a whole bunch of confusion in the online space, especially for YouTubers on what to do. In fact, this is something I talk about all the time. Like 99% of the advice out there for YouTubers, educational YouTubers and informational YouTubers, who are, by the way, the most powerful people online on the planet, by the way, 99% of the advice is focused on just getting more attention. But if attention was the thing that, was actually the main contributor for you achieving the results that you want, which is probably more freedom, more money, less complexity, authority, status. If more attention was the key indicator and key factor that caused those type of results, I mean, dude, you would already be winning, right? Like, you would already have all of these results. You would already be winning. The thing is, it's not just attention. Like people, you know what I'm saying? Like you will fade out of the blue long term and even short term if you're just focusing on attention, virality, views, likes, and subscribers. One, you're not even going to make the money that you want to make. Those cheap digital products are not making you money, and that's why your bank account is literally crying tears because you're still selling the same things that people are telling you to sell when you need to focus on forget all of that. And but this is the thing, I can't blame you because most of the advice out there is telling you to do these things. So you don't even know what to listen to anymore. That's why I'm here. That's why I've created D-Ways Acquisition. So let me just introduce myself if you don't know who I am. My name is Devon Nawaga. I'm the founder of D-Ways Acquisition. We help educational and informational YouTubers who are the most powerful content creators on the planet. There is no one more powerful than a YouTuber. Not on Twitter, not on Instagram, not on TikTok. It does not matter. No one holds the same amount of weight as a YouTuber just because YouTubers are able to hold and gather and garner attention for tens of minutes, hours at a time. Your subscribers and people who are watching you for hours at a time in totality. You know how long it would take for someone on Instagram to get an hour of watch time from somebody? Bro, you scroll on Instagram, you don't even remember the last account that you just scrolled on. So it's just not doesn't hold weight as much as YouTube. So we help educational informational YouTubers who are the most powerful content creators on the planet monetize properly without, the complexity, without the low profit margins, without, the inconsistency by building your business to last for years, not months, so that you can actually build a real true business. We do this through high ticket offers, scaling systems, market research systems, launch systems, all of these things that are essential to, making a business that actually is profitable and lasts without focusing on views, likes, and subscribers because you already have a ton of that. I'm telling you right now, within the next 7 to 10 days, like today is June 5th. I'm telling you by June 12th, June 14th, June 15th, I could make you $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Mic drop. If I had a mic right here, I would have dropped it. I mean, obviously I have a mic that's connected to the boom arm. But I'm telling you right now, I could make you 20, 30, $40,000 just because it's not of you don't have a views, likes, and subscribers problem. You don't have an attention problem. You don't have a content problem. You are valuable. Don't get it twisted. I want you to really say that with me. You are valuable. I mean, as like, well, you say I am valuable. Don't say you are valuable. I know I'm valuable, but you know what I mean. So pretty much, you need to because I don't want to keep on talking about me. I want to talk about you. You need to stop focusing on these things that like 99% of YouTubers and people are telling you to focus on. Focus on one singular person in your audience. And eventually this can expand to multiple types of the singular person, but focus on what your audience, on what your channel is about and like what you can do to pretty much sort of, how can I like say it, extract value and transformation from one singular type of person. And you can do this through specific messaging. And then, well, you have to figure out your offer first, but based off the offer, based off this one specific person, then you can figure out your messaging to then speak to them directly. Tailor the way you talk directly towards their problems, their pains, their desires, their wants, their needs. And figure out, okay, based off, who they are, create a transformation around solving one of their biggest problems that they have in their lives. And obviously the biggest problem is going to be related to like what your channel is about for the most part. For example, I have a pianist client. One of the biggest problems that his clients, not his clients, but his customers face is that, dude, they've been stuck for years with on piano tutorials trying to figure out how to actually learn this thing because the piano is actually very hard to learn, and the amount of tutorials that they're watching and the amount of things that are on YouTube is not enough. So first of all, that just goes to show you, first of all, that free value is not enough. I'm telling you, like that's not the reason why you're broke. You give enough value. People don't need more information, dude. They don't. People need structure, support, accountability, and transformation. I talked about this in my last video with Iman, where we talked about info is dead. You can check it out. It's just the most recent video on my page. I'm not gonna link it here. As well, also follow me on Instagram if you want some more unfiltered rants and just actual value on how to actually build and scale a proper education-based business for educational YouTubers and informational YouTubers. Like we'll show you how to do so without, all the like let's get you to your actual desired result, which is you want more money, of course you do. You want more freedom, but you also don't want to be a guru. Of course you don't want to be a guru. Of course not. These gurus are being labeled as, scammers, course sellers. Like, no, bro. You want to sell transformations. You don't want to sell courses. Like remove the term digital products from your brain. That thing, it's just like it gives you the wrong frame of mind. Like it gives you the wrong mental posture. Like think of you selling transformations because then you can put in the necessary things that is required for a transformation to occur in a product. And furthermore, once you have put in the effort to do so and make sure that transformation in the product is like can actually be achieved, you can charge money for it. You can charge a lot of money for it. So, for example, I just told you that I can make you 30 to 40K in like the next 7 to 10 days. It would be very, very simple. Simple. All you literally need to do is simply do a quick little bit of market research, figure out exactly, what this major problem in your audience is. You can do this very quickly. AI plus your audience can analyze and you can pretty much figure this biggest problem out like pretty quickly. Create a simple offer around it and just sell access to you. Pretty much just sell access to you as, the creator because obviously you're going to be the number one person that can help them solve their biggest problem as they watch you, as they're subscribed to you. You know what I'm saying? Like why would they listen to anyone else? Like and why would they choose anyone else? You sell access to you as the person who can help them solve their problems and you position it correctly, of course, based off the market research. Then you craft your offer, position it based off access to you as well as solving the biggest pain point and problem. Then you simply put up a few email sequences, Instagram sequences, Instagram story sequences, reels, even send them to. I mean, you can send them to. I mean, usually like we'll do like. I mean, if you're gonna do like a big one to do early access and stuff like that, but literally just send them to a sales page with a quick VSL. You know what I'm saying? You don't even. In fact, sometimes you don't even need a VSL. You can just send them to a booking page. Quickly send them to a booking page. Get them on a call. Get them closed easily. You don't need to hire anyone. No appointment setters. No salespeople. Like all of that is just complexity. That just ruins your margins when you can easily just learn how to do it with the proper systems. And of course, D-Ways Acquisition has the proper systems for you. Like I've spent the past, what is it, June. I mean, I'm not gonna count, but like I've spent the last like 8 months building out the proper program and systems for educational informational YouTubers exactly like you. Just because of the fact that I realized there was a huge gap in the market where YouTubers just don't know or have a roadmap on what to do. And this is like a common theme with my clients. They have told me, "Oh, I don't have a road. I just don't know what to do." And one of my most recent clients, he had just said to me that all he needed, this is like, he said this is exactly what he needed, as in like all he needed was a roadmap. All he needed was someone to tell him what to do. It's because you don't know what to do because there's just too much information out there. I'm trying to like hide my background because I feel like, damn, I'm looking check. I feel like there's like clothes and stuff on the back here. No, but he just needed someone to tell him what to do, a roadmap, a simple roadmap. And I mean, dude, like, of course I'm going to provide it for him. I'm going to provide it for all of my clients that need that roadmap because a lot of YouTubers do. A lot of YouTubers do, but they're just so jaded and so tired from hearing all of these claims and promises and low level and low quality people in their DMs. Dewey's Acquisition is a real consulting firm. Like we are professional, you know what I'm saying? Like let's bring real business back. Not, you know what I'm saying, this digital product BS where people are just launching cheap courses and cheap things that waste their time, their audience's time, and their audience's money because they're not getting a real result. Information, like, bro, if you're still paying for course information in freaking 2025, the great 2025, you're paying for course information, like, when you literally have a course, a full, you literally have Elon Musk in your pocket, by the way. You have AI in your pocket. You can literally tell AI, act like Elon Musk right now, and he'll give you answers and perspectives in the form of Elon Musk. And you can do this for any great person in history. Like, literally, you could. Like, I mean, of course, you can add some more context to it to make it, more realistic and all that stuff. But I mean, dude, AI is very, very powerful. If you're still paying for information in the great 2025, dude, bro, everything is out there. So let's bring everything to a close because this video is already 15 minutes and people's attention spans are cooked, including mine. So I probably wouldn't even watch a 15-minute video of some jack dude yapping. It's like, no, let me stop, yo. Come on, man. Let me act like let me be humble. Like, what the fuck? Not act humble. Sorry. Let's bring this to a close. Why is your bank account crying? Your bank account is crying because you have all this potential within you, within your audience, within your abilities, within your skill, and you just haven't unlocked it yet. Your bank account sees the potential in you. I see the potential in you. Even you see the potential in you. You just, the industry has kind of led you astray, which sucks. But I'm here to change that, boy. I promise you, I'm here to change that. The industry has led you astray, and I just don't think they've given you the right system. And frankly, it's because I don't think people know the right system. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just probably haven't done the research in order to do so. And that's why we have. But you have a lot of potential in you. You just need to unlock that potential. Like, we could get you a proven high ticket offer in the next 7 to 10 days. You launch it, you get amazing results for your customer because results is the precursor to everything. Because you can't do anything without amazing results. And that's why you're going to continue to struggle because the products that you are dropping aren't good enough to warrant someone purchasing, like, long term again and again. Something like, because for example, if you're really going to scale, if you really want to make this into a business, you need to have a high ticket offer. I don't care what anyone tells you. Like, for example, Hamza, he preaches low ticket community. Hamza is Hamza. You're not Hamza. I'm not Hamza. The people who make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month with a community have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. No, bro, millions, bro. They have millions of subscribers and millions of just followers across different platforms. Most of us are not Hamza. Most of us are not these type of people. So if we don't want to be, worry about our paycheck every single month because people leave communities, people stop buying courses, your audience gets numb, the market gets numb. You know what I'm saying? The information gets stale. Information is a commodity, like I talked about in the last video, that like everyone can have access to it. You need to sell a proper high ticket transformation. So, but what one high ticket transformation that could equal like literally 4,000, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, $9,000 depending on the severity and the impact of the transformation. But that's what I'm saying. Like, the more valuable problems you solve, the more you can charge, the more you can price it at. And because we have tens of thousands of followers, tens of thousands of subscribers, I mean, let's just do the math on that. 10,000 times 4,000. What's that like? What is that like? 4 mil? Like, it might be 4 mil. No, no, no. That's like 40 mil. But let's just hold on. Let's just do not 10,000. We'll do 100 of those 10,000 times 4,000. That's like, I think, 400,000. Yeah, that's 400,000. So you would just need 100 people out of your 10,000 audience to make $400,000. Oh my gosh, dude. I need to just spread the message because these YouTubers are sitting on gold mines, gang. Like, you guys are sitting on gold mines. That's 100 people. You don't think you could get 100 people when you have 10,000 subscribers and they all love you, dude? That 100 people could be 1,000 people. Let's do the math on that. I think that's 40 mil. It's gotta be 40 mil, gang. That's $40 million. Oh boy, I gotta keep spreading my message. So I'm gonna end the video here because, dude, I gotta just work harder so I can spread everything further. Because, dude, like, come on, this is insane. You're sitting on 40 mil potentially, dude, with 10,000 of an audience, and of course you're gonna get more subscribers, you're gonna get more followers, you're gonna get more attention because you're good at generating attention, traffic, and views. Now imagine once you get good at monetizing and building a business. Click any of the links down below. Instagram, Calendly, whatever the case may be, we will help you do so, dude. You are sitting on $40 million. Like, and I'm telling you, once you get to this point where you have the business acumen and business skills like integrated with your YouTube channel and your creator side, I mean, profit margins are very high. 80, 85, 90%. And profit margins could very well be 90, 95%. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You probably need to hire a team and stuff like that. So you have to account for that. And of course, if you want a great business and a great, scale, like a simple scale, you need a great team and you'll need to invest into good hires. But I mean, dude, 40 mil, that's in just revenue. That's for a 4,000 like high ticket program. Like they go up to the 9,000, 15,000, 20. It depends on how valuable the problem is. That's all I have for you guys today, man. If you need help with anything, DM me on Instagram. Just ask me any questions. You can just I'll answer it promptly. Or if you are ready to implement this, hit that Calendly link because we will talk to you. We will make sure and see if you are a good fit. And dude, let's make you 40 mil. Like genuinely. Like not gonna lie. I'll see you guys.